break eggs separately while cooking? If you've ever broken a rotten egg into fresh ingredients, you know never to skip this step. This is what happens with men when they meet one or two of the kind of women we'll talk about in this video. These women are the rotten eggs in this case. Men will become too careful and less trusting. It's not a good woman's duty to break these walls. As men, you can become wiser by learning about the type of women you shouldn't get involved with. Here are 16 women you need to avoid. The last one will blow you away. Number 16. The woman who believes that men are superhumans. This is a woman who sits back and lets you do everything. She doesn't think you're in need of emotional, financial, or any kind of support. She believes that your world should revolve around her and her needs. Simple gestures like pulling up the chair or opening the car door are overly important to her. While there is nothing wrong with a man who takes charge, a woman should also be mindful of the man's needs. Number 15. Contentious women. These are women who habitually argue or provoke arguments. When they feel criticized, they make excuses for their actions. They can sometimes remind you of a time in the past when you did the same thing or blame you for their actions. They take everything personally and will jump at every opportunity to prove that they're right. When everything you say has an inside meaning to them, you'll be uncomfortable for the most part of the relationship. You don't want to be walking on eggshells in your own home. Number 14. The nagging woman. Women are naturally verbal when they're disappointed or irritated. When for a prolonged period of time she consistently finds faults in you and reminds you of the things you didn't get right, you'll never be enough for her. This woman unconsciously believes that she can change you or make you become better or more like her. She has a strong need to be in control and to be heard in the relationship. This might just be a stage that she will grow out of, though if it happens too often at the onset of the relationship, it's a red flag. Number 13, the clingy woman. Is she too emotionally dependent on you? It's normal during the initial stages of a relationship to enjoy talking for hours. A good woman understands that sometimes men are drained by emotional intimacy. She understands boundaries in a relationship. For a woman whose whole world revolves around you, this won't make sense. Imagine dealing with someone who needs constant reassurance, who needs to know where you are or gets upset if you don't meet every expectation. She can make you feel like you're up to no good, even when you're genuinely looking out for her. Number 12, the club girl. These are women who are out to attract all the swanky and expensive men. They dress the part, and they only go out with a certain caliber of men. One way to know such a woman is how physical they get on first dates. They also have short stints when they marry because they were out for the swag, the epic social media posts, and the money. Number 11. The critical woman. Have you ever met a woman who has nothing nice to say about other people? Psychologists call this projection. It's a defense mechanism that allows someone to deny their own issues by calling out those negative traits in other people. It can also be a result of jealousy. A critical woman is most likely hiding the fact that she, too, has those distasteful traits that she's always picking up on in others. Such a woman isn't genuine and won't give you room to be human. If you date this lady, she'll escalate your mistakes. Number 10. The overly insecure woman. Women honestly value security in a relationship. That constant reassurance and open proclamation of love is good for them, except when it's tiring you out. In such a case, it's evident that she is too insecure, which points to a lack of self-love. You don't want to be dealing with the frequent tantrums unless it's a mood disorder or a mental disorder that you're aware of. Number 9. The girl who's out to impress you. These women are always dolled up. They never miss a spot in their appearance. Their hair is always right, and they never forget to manicure their nails. Every date feels like being on a first date because she says all the things you want to hear. These women have mastered the art of pretense and manipulation. You'll struggle to express your true self around these women. By the way, if you're finding this video valuable so far, then make sure to hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And why not subscribe so you can keep learning more? It's free. Number 8. The unresponsive woman. If you've pursued a woman for too long and have managed to be open about your intentions without any receptivity towards your advances, move on. Women can string you along because they know that they have the power to choose. When she is at her prime and being approached by many men, it could get into her head. So look out for the women who are mentally settled if you're looking to immediately get into a long-lasting relationship. Number 7. The woman who doesn't take care of herself. This woman is a ton of work because looking good is not as important to her as it is to you. A woman who's self-destructive or always negative about her appearance will take a lot of energy from you. She's not ready to date until she's able to outgrow these things and feel more confident. This could also be a result of a mood disorder or a mental illness. In this case, then, it's okay to stick around if you want to, and you're aware that she's on her medication. Number 6. The woman who's just from another relationship. Dating a girl on a rebound needs clear boundaries and expectations. The probability that she still has feelings for the other guy is high. She might go back to her ex or use you as a stepping stone to rebuild her confidence. If you take things fast, she'll be expecting you to replicate the gestures from the other guy in the background. This leads to more disagreements and arguments over things that you don't know are wrong, but are rather upsetting to her. These girls need time to heal, and you need to keep your heart from hurting. Number 5. Women who tune you to bed them on the first couple of dates. If you're looking to date, then you won't be able to fully trust this woman. Sometimes women are socialized to want the validation of men, and giving consent seems like the easiest way for them to feel loved. This is a classic needy woman. She'll need a lot of attention and affirmation to feel accepted. Her vision is also blurred to your needs. Let her walk out of this fantasy before considering a relationship. Number 4. The broke woman or the gold digger. Do you want to pay for her Uber? By all means, go ahead. But if the lady makes it plain that you have to, that's the gold digger's cue. It might seem like an obvious turnoff, but most of these women are the hottest on the block. They are also the easy to approach and easy to please type, reducing the chances of rejection, which is safe for men. Don't assume that you'll be immune to these ladies. Number 3. The woman who speaks ill of her ex. When a woman does that, she's probably still holding grudges and is yet to move on from the breakup. A relationship could bring out the best and worst in you. There's no excuse, whether it is a matter of infidelity or disagreement. And just because someone was a flawed lover doesn't mean they're a bad friend or sibling. If she goes on about her former partner's mistakes, she wants you to see her as the good cop. Number 2. The self-absorbed woman. These women will rarely take responsibility for their actions. They'll say that they did something because of what you did. For instance, they'll cheat on you because you cheated. Most of the time, they'll act out of suspicion and not solid facts. They don't believe that they are deserving of anything small or big that hurts their feelings. When you disappoint her, consciously or unconsciously, she'll want payback without necessarily confronting the issue or wanting to hear your point of view. Number 1. The damsel in distress. There is something about a helpless girl that men can't resist. These girls know how to boost your ego and make you feel like you're needed. They give you a false sense of authority. Did we mention how easy it is to approach such women? Because of that, a damsel in distress knows she has options. She'll enjoy the honeymoon period of a relationship while you enjoy fixing things for her. Afterwards, you'll realize the whole basis of your relationship was wrong. Don't date a woman thinking you can fix her. And if you like this video, then check out these related videos to see more. And make sure to like this video to let the algorithm know you'd like to see more videos like these.